Hello class 5 students, we have almost come to the end of this chapter and we have seen what is United Nations and the causes for the birth of the United Nations. Before United Nations we have the League of Nations, then the Atlantic Charter, and finally the formation of the United Nations organization. Then we have also seen about the objectives of the United Nations, the 6 main organs of the United Nations, and finally we come to the specialized agencies. The last day we have done about the 2 agencies, that is the UNICEF, United Nations Children's Fund, and the UNESCO. United Nations Children's Fund, its main aim was, it was set up the main aim of providing food, shelter, and healthcare to those children affected in the Second World War. But then it takes many things into consideration, trying to promote trying to improve the quality of the children by creating an awareness about the health and education, and it has a lot of programs. It does a lot of programs. It looks after the problem of child labor. Mainly it's functional in developing countries, means more focuses on developing countries, and it has various programs. Sale of UNICEF cards is a major source of income. Its headquarters is in New York. And then UNESCO, it's the United Nations United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, and it was set up in 1945 with its headquarters in Paris, and it tries to improve the lives of millions of people through cooperation, and encourages education. Encourages education, international cooperation in the fields of education, science, culture, and communication. Then we have the World Health Organization, and an organization which you have been hearing about very often during the pandemic. World Health Organization. World Health Organization was founded in 1948. It tries to improve the general health of the people of the world by educating them about personal hygiene, sanitation, and healthy food habits. It educates people on how to prevent and fight diseases like polio, malaria, tuberculosis, cholera, etc., and provides medical relief. It advises women about safe motherhood. Its headquarters is in Geneva. Now, World Health Organization was set up in 1948. Its main aim is to improve the health of people in general all over the world, and it tells about hygiene, sanitation, and all these things, and healthy food habits, and it educates people to fight diseases. And what kind of diseases? Like polio, malaria. Polio, is a disease where the legs get deformed in that way, and for which children are given the polio dose at a very young age, within the age of 4 or 5, I think. Booster shots sometimes are given also, booster doses in that way. So, and India has been successful in eliminating this disease of polio, means creating such awareness. Malaria is a disease spread by mosquito. Tuberculosis Cholera is something, waterborne disease. So all these diseases, and it provides medical relief. Of course, you have seen during the pandemic how functional it has been, and means every protocol, everything, every information in the beginning, last year we used to get from the World Health Organization. World Health Organization said this and that, and all these things. And it also advises women about safe motherhood, and its headquarters is in Geneva. The next is the International Labour Organization. As the name itself suggests, International Labour Organization was set up in 1919 with its headquarters again in Geneva. It seeks to improve the living and working condition of the workers. Yes, its main focus, labor means the main focus is on workers. It emphasizes on social justice and promotes peace and prosperity in the world. It is justice, social justice is equality in that way. Food and Agricultural Organization. Food and Agriculture Organization was established in 1945. Its headquarters is in Rome. It aims to improve the standard of living of the people by creating awareness about healthy nutrition. Yes, which is very important. Healthy diet. It tries to remove hunger through its program Food for All. This is very important. What is the program? Means you can have a question that what is the program that is initiated by this Food and Agricultural Organization to eliminate hunger in the world? That is Food for All. It helps countries to increase agricultural production and promotes development of rural areas. Yes, it sees to it that the rural areas, the village areas are developed, and it also gives suggestions about various ways to improve in the agricultural sector. Achievements of the UN. The UN has been successful in maintaining peace in the world and has prevented conflicts from growing into major wars. Yes. It has also been successful in preventing the misuse of destructive weapons. The UN has provided relief to the poor and the underprivileged, especially in developing countries, through its specialized agencies. So, the UN has, more or less been a success story because it has prevented wars. Okay, it's conflicts growing into a major war, and it has provided relief to poor and the underprivileged. And all its agencies have been very active in this regard, and it has also been successful in preventing the misuse of weapons, that is the nuclear warfare and all this. So with this we come to the end of the chapter, the United Nations. Hope you have understood it. Thank you.